Welcome back to Pulse with Robin. Today I have a super quick but spicy glute burner for you. I'm going to be wearing my ankle weights, but they're completely optional, just an extra little bit of spice. Let's get started. Sit your hips back to your heels, reach your arms forward in a child's pose. Shift forward, drop your hips to your mat, look up toward the ceiling, arms are long. Tuck your toes, send your hips high and back to a downward dog, bending one knee and then the other, pedaling out those legs. Shift forward into a plank, drop your knees coming into a 4-point kneel. Extend your right leg long, lift and lower. Pointing through those right toes, keeping that leg as straight as possible. Lift, pausing for a second at the top, squeeze that right glute, slowly lower with control. Adding on, lift, bend, extend, and lower. Lift, squeeze your right heel in towards your right glute, extend, and lower. Keep pointing those toes, separating each shape into its own movement to keep it slow. Last one, hold your leg lifted, just bend and extend. Right leg stays lifted, squeeze your heel in towards your glute and extend. Don't let that right leg drop. Adding on, bend, lower, lift, extend. Squeeze your heel in, lower your knee, press those toes up toward the ceiling, extend your leg long. Keep squeezing that right glute. Next time you bend, hold, just lower and lift. Lower your right knee, press those toes up toward the ceiling. Squeezing that right glute at the top. Last one, hold it lifted, tiny pulses up and up. Keeping that right heel squeezed in towards your right glute. Flex your toes, keep pulsing that heel now up toward the ceiling. Keep pulsing, point those toes again. Pointed toes pulsing up. Last one, flex that foot, pulse that heel up and up. Last 3, 2, and 1. Relax that right leg down. We're not done with it yet. Come down onto your left side, propped up on your left forearm. Left knee is bent, right leg is long. Lift and lower. Again, right leg stays straight, pointing through those right toes. Lift, pausing for a second at the top, squeeze that glute and lower. Adding on, lift, sweep your leg forward, sweep it back, and lower. Lift, sweep forward, sweep back, tap. Keeping that leg lifted as you sweep forward and back, then lightly tap your toes. then lifting it straight back up. Last one, hold your leg lifted, just sweep forward and back. Keep pointing your toes, sweep forward, sweep back, keeping your torso still, just moving that right leg. Adding on, sweep forward, tap, lift, sweep back. Tapping those toes down out in front, lifting, sweeping back with control. Just lightly tapping those toes down, then lifting straight back up. Last one, sweep forward and hold, just tap and lift. Keeping that leg extended out in front, tap and lift. Last one, lift, tiny pulses, pointing those toes. Flex those toes, keep pulsing. Leg is straight out in front. Point your toes again, keep pulsing. Last one, flex those toes, keep pulsing that leg. For 3, 2, and 1, relax. Shake out that right glute. That was a lot. We get to do it all again on the other side. When you're ready, 4-point kneel, extend your left leg long. Lift and lower. Pointing through those left toes, leg is extended long. Lift, pause for a second at the top, squeeze that glute, slowly lower. Adding on, lift, bend, extend, and lower. Lift, squeeze that heel in towards your glute, extend, lightly tap those pointed toes down. Core is strong, we're not dropping all that weight into the right hip. Next time you lift, hold, just bend and extend. Left leg stays lifted, squeeze that left heel in towards your left glute and extend. Adding on, bend, lower, lift, extend. Squeeze that heel in towards your glute, lower your knee down, press those toes up toward the ceiling, and extend. Keep squeezing that glute. Last one, bend, just lower and lift. Lower that left knee down, press those left toes up toward the ceiling. Coming into those pulses, lift, tiny pulses up and up. Toes are pointed to start. Flex those toes, pulse that heel up toward the ceiling. Again, point your toes, keep pulsing. Last one, flex your toes, pulse that heel up and up. Last 3, 2, and 1. Coming down onto your right side, propped up on your right forearm. Right leg is bent, left leg is long. Lift and lower. Left leg is straight. You're pointing those left toes. lift, squeezing that glute at the top, slowly lower. Adding on, lift, sweep forward, sweep back, and tap. Keeping that leg lifted as you sweep forward and back, then lightly tap your toes down and lift it straight back up. Keep those toes pointed, leg is active. Next time you lift, hold, just sweep forward and back. Keeping that torso stable. You can bring your left hand out front to help keep your torso stable. The only thing moving is that left leg. Adding on, sweep forward, tap, lift, sweep back. It's spicy, sweep forward, lightly tap your toes down, lift them back up, sweep it back. Almost there, sweep forward and hold, just tap and lift. Left leg is straight out in front, lightly tap your toes down and lift. Lift and hold, tiny pulses up and up. Flex those toes, keep pulsing. Point your toes, keep pulsing. Last one, flex your toes, keep pulsing. Last 3, 2, and 1. Relax, shake it out. We have one last little glute burner, and then we're done. Then we're gonna stretch. So come down onto your back, knees bent, feet flat, arms by your side, press your hips up. Slowly lower down. Maintaining a neutral spine throughout this series. Press your hips up, pause for a second at the top, slowly lower down. Pressing through your heels, you should be able to peel your toes up off your mat. Adding on, lift your hips and hold, press your knees out to the side, return, lower your hips. Hips stay high as you press your knees out to the sides of the room, return those knees stacked right over your ankles, then lower your hips. Don't drop those hips until your knees are stacked right over your ankles again, separating each shape into its own movement. Holding at the top, just press your knees out and return. Hips stay level, hips stay high. Press your knees out and return. Don't drop those hips. Press your knees out and hold tiny pulses out and out. Pulsing those knees. Bring your knees over your ankles, pulse your hips up and up. Back to those knee pulses, pulsing those knees out and out. Return knees over ankle, pulse those hips up and up. Last 3, 2, press your hips up and hold. Holding here for 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Dropping those knees to one side and then the other. Swing from side to side, releasing that low back, shaking out those legs. If you are using ankle weights, you can take them off. We're coming into our stretch. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Keep hugging your left knee in, extend your right leg long on your mat. Right hand guides your knee across your body, left arm and head go to the left. Untwist through center, grab behind your left leg, extend your foot up toward the ceiling. Bend your left knee in, bend your right knee in to meet your left. Keep hugging your right knee in, extend your left leg long on your mat. Left hand guides your knee across your body, right arm and head go the other way. Untwist through center, grab behind your right leg, extend your foot up toward the ceiling. Hugging that knee back in toward your chest, bend your other knee in, squeeze those knees in towards your chest one more time. When you're ready, slowly rolling up to seated, soles of your feet come together, knees wide. Grab a hold of your feet, sitting up nice and tall. This is where we're going to finish today. Deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. One last deep breath in. Exhale, let it all go. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next Wednesday for some Christmas Eve Pilates.